Need to find some inspiration? I'm Magic Turtle 643, your source of Magical Turtle 643 days out of the year, and this is The Orange Show. So National Novel Writing Month is coming up, which, despite its name, is an international creative writing challenge to pump out 50,000 words within 1 month. But with the exchange rate, I think it's only 47,000 words in Britain. I know a lot of my fans are nerdfighters, which means a lot of you are writers, and those who aren't probably still enjoy creative endeavors, whether it's painting Ken dolls to look like trophies or turning kitchen utensils into aliens. Not all of you are writing books for Nanowrimo, but everyone can use a healthy dose of inspiration. Available everywhere, over the counter, in the pharmacy, inside your mind. Guaranteed to give you good ideas. Side effects include the occasional bad idea and, in some cases, runny stool. Here I have the Magical Orange Notebook full of infinite knowledge and baba ganoush recipes. And inside is a list of the best ways to find inspiration. Number 1, observe the world. I know that if you have eyes, you've seen your surroundings 1,000 times, and by now they seem drab. But there's still a lot of amazing stuff to be found out there if you would just stop being a jaded, judgmental cynic. I'm sorry, I got carried away. It's not your fault, you're just really hard to impress, Dad. I didn't say Dad. I said data shows that kids these days are just so burned out from the internet. With all of its BuzzFeed posts about kittens who are best friends with pit bulls, it's hard to find anything to marvel about in the world. But you have to try. Go to stores, look at cool products and objects that seem interesting to you. Imagine them as an integral part of whatever story you're trying to tell, whether in writing or some other sort of artsy junk. Look at somebody in public and imagine what they're like. What's their story? What would a song about them sound like? Earlier this year, I was inspired to write a whole story because I looked at a helium tank. A helium tank. Seriously.
This is what the audiobook sounds like.
Just kidding, I never finished it. It had something to do with inhalers, everybody on the planet had asthma or something, or a mold allergy maybe. You laugh, but it's been published. On my blog just now. I just published it so that I could say that it was published, and now I'm taking it down. Number 2, play to your obsessions. This is the best advice I ever got from my creative writing teacher, and I'll never forget her. I mean, I don't remember her name or what she looked like at all, but I remember that she exists, and I remember the advice about obsessions. Everybody has something weird that they're obsessed with. Use that to inspire you. Maybe you're obsessed with candles. Maybe you're obsessed with 1940s cartoons. Maybe you're obsessed with freaking clouds. I don't know. For example, I'm obsessed with marbles. I don't have any. I don't collect them. I don't play marbles. I just like to look at them, and I like their wacky names. So I'm writing a 3-volume music project using marble names as song titles. Will anyone like it? No. Will anyone hear it? Probably not, but I was inspired by it, so it shall be done. Number 3, randomize. If you can't get inspired, just pick something random and use that as your subject matter. Pick it apart and turn it into art. Do-do-do-do-do. Everything is interesting. Except for NASCAR, of course, let's be real. Ask your friend to give you a topic. Search the internet for random images. Grab a bunch of stuff from around your house and try to put them together and make them work as a unified theme. This works especially well if you're just painting a still life of crap in your house. I call this piece Toilet Brush Apple Star Wars DVD. Although I think Andy Warhol already did that one. Finally, number 4, imitate your favorite thing. Pick something you really love, a book, a song, a movie, and take the best part and start there. You should probably change as many things as possible from the original inspiration, but just take a few interesting parts and use that to fuel the rest of whatever you're working on. I mean, this isn't groundbreaking advice, people. This method is called the inspiration for everything that's ever been made. Everyone steals something from someone else. Except for that very first cave painting. Although I bet it was still somehow influenced by the Beatles. So there you— oh, ow, I stubbed my toe. There you have it. Get your creative juices flowing. Unless you're lucky like me and just have a magical orange mug full of creative juices. Little known fact, creative juices taste like cold McDonald's coffee. So I know what you're wondering now. What am I working on? I know you're not really wondering, but it's part of the end of the show and the video is almost over, so just deal with it. So I've been working on getting back into drawing, and what better way to practice than by sketching a Facebook photo of my own cat, right? Hashtag deep. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you can't find inspiration, you gotta just gotta get it out of there. Well, that's why we do the triple Salchow fold, which is this one. You put your hand in the center.